What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kakashi the Dragon Sage. I'm bringing you What If Naruto was Shisui's Little Brother Part 5. We have just hit 1.8k, yes sir. We are literally, when is that? 200? We are 200 subscribers away from 2,000. Big 2,000 in the chat, let's get it. I'm going to be dropping the bangers back to back. So, you already know, we left off, I'm pretty sure I told you guys what happened, my bad, I was thirsty. Anyways, Naruto injected the 2 vials of Hashirama's strongest cells in him as he went home to drink a lot of water. As overnight, when he went to sleep, his cells and Hashirama's combined, letting Naruto be able to use the wood style. But you guys know what comes with that. When a Senju cell mixed with the Sharingan, Naruto's left eye will not change due to the fact that it's already the Rena Sharingan, the red Renegon with the Tomoes all over it. But Naruto's eye will be able to go from the EMS to the Renegon, but that'll be like in a little bit. Anyways, the next day Naruto wakes up as he puts on his gray Uchiha hoodie with the Uchiha sign in the back saying symbol of peace. You already know. He puts his sword on his back, and he puts his black shinobi pants on with his long ninja sandals. And he goes to Danzo to see what he had for a mission today. As he arrives to Danzo, Danzo says, "Welcome, Naruto. Hey, did you do it?" As Naruto's like, "Yes, I have ejected the vials of blood as my blood and his have mixed." As he's like, "Great work. Now I have a mission for you." As Naruto's like, "Yes, Lord Danzo." As he's like, "I need you to go investigate the Hidden Rain Village. There's been some suspicious activity going on." As Naruto's like, "What kind of suspicious activity?" "Well, I'll just say this. 7 Jinchuriki." He said, let me say. Wait, I only gave him crumb. Let's just say this. 8 Jinchuriki have been killed and their tail beats has been extracted and taken. As Naruto's surprised. Naruto's like, "But why?" "Well, we got news that somebody in the Hidden Rain Village, or somebodies in the Hidden Rain Village, have been plotting this for a while. They've taken all tail beasts and you're next. But Naruto, I understand that you're not like the other tail beasts. I understand that you're the strongest. You're probably one of the strongest that live right now. And I feel that you can take them. They will be no problem to you." As Naruto's like, yes, I was just thinking, if they were able to take down 8 tail beasts, they must be powerful enemies. As he's like, "When do I leave?" As he's like, "Now. You have just woken up, and you'll wake up a little bit on the way there, and your chakra's full is, whatever." As Naruto's like, yeah, okay. As he walks, y'all already know Naruto's freaking chakra's freaking amazing, with Kurama with him, and without it, I mean, it's whatever. Okay, whew. And y'all already know Naruto's lightning style has got much stronger because the third Raikage, before Naruto killed him, gave him all of his own lightning energy and abilities. As Naruto begins to walk, the land has stopped as it turned into ocean as Naruto begins to walk on the water. He walks on the water for a good hour until it got misty. As when the mist cleared, he stood in front of this village that was raining. But the funny thing was, where Naruto was standing, it wasn't raining. But if he took one step forward, then he'd be in rain. It seems as if like there was a rain barrier or something like that. As Naruto stepped into it, as he does hand signs saying water style. And then he gets sucked underwater. He's in a bubble underwater. As he's like torpedoing through the water. As then he goes deep down to the ocean. And then he shoots himself up. As he jumps so high that he's like flying basically and like in the air. As he lands on one of the tallest buildings. As he sees a man with orange hair, a hidden rain cross headband. And he has piercings, really weird ones. But his eyes, they're the Renegon. As Pain looks up at Naruto, or Tendo, I'll call him the Tendo Pain. The Tendo Pain looks at Naruto as he's like, 9 tails. As Naruto's like, "Kurama, who is this?"
"I don't know. I've never seen him before. But those eyes, they're just like my father's."
As Naruto's like, don't worry. He doesn't look like such a foe. As Pain jumps at Naruto, punching Naruto, but Naruto blocks it. As Naruto goes flying down, as he catches himself, as he lands on the floor. He's standing where Jiraiya was, basically, when Jiraiya got punched through the wall. He's standing where they are, where Jiraiya was standing. As in, the rest of them jump out as they stand in front of Naruto. As Naruto says, huh, so there's a lot of you. Oh, look, your mother had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't need to count. Your mother had 6lets? Or something like that. As they're like, this is not a joke. You will die here. As Naruto's like, no, I don't think that you know who you're talking to. As Naruto activates his EMS, as then he moves his hair out the way of his Renishari. As they're all surprised. As Naruto knows that they're gonna go for a strike with their metal rods. Seeing into the future with his Renishari. So now he knows what they're gonna do exactly. As every pain except for the Tendo pain rushes him. As Naruto's like, bring it, as he takes his fighting stance, as he pulls out his sword, as he runs at them. As they all go for strikes at Naruto, that Naruto just dodges. They're just throwing fast strikes at Naruto, but they can't seem to hit him. As Naruto jumps into the air, as he says, lightning style, lightning sword, as his sword turns into lightning. As he then teleports behind the girl that does the summons, as he shoves it through her stomach, as then he pulls up, slicing her in half. He split her stomach into her head in half, basically, as she fell on the floor, and then she drowned. As Naruto's like, that's one down. As Naruto does some hand signs saying, water style, water vortex jutsu, as the water began to spin rapidly. As the pains couldn't keep their balance. As then they jumped into the air, as then the Tendo Pain said, almighty push! As he pushed the pains high up in the air so that they had some leverage. And then they're falling down at Naruto, as Naruto's like, As he closes his EMS eye, and then he opens it back up, and then he says, now I've got you. Tsukuyomi. As they just pass out. As Naruto had gotten them with his genjutsu. Since all of your guys' eyes are connected, that means that you're inside of my genjutsu too, doesn't it? As he looks at the Tendo Pain. As the Tendo Pain is on his knees too, not realizing what's going on. As Naruto said, you'll be in there for 50 years. But in the real world, you'll only be in there for 10 seconds. As the 10 seconds ends, they all break out. They all are out of the genjutsu, huffing and puffing. As Naruto's like, so, why are you guys taking the tail beast? As the Pains are like, that's none of your business. As Naruto's like, alright, fine then. I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. As Naruto begins to float into the air. As he's like, well, as Naruto doesn't even know what's going on, as his EMS starts to spin, as it spins blue, as his Rinnegan activates, as he says, I have this eye too, do I? As he puts his hand over his right eye, as he says, well, only one way to find out. As he holds his arms out, as he says, Shinra Tensei, which is the jutsu that completely wiped out the Leaf Village that Pain did. As Naruto freaking destroys the Hidden Rain Village, mixing the Shinra Tensei with some of Kurama's chakra. As the Tendo Pain is like, no! As all the Pains run at Naruto, as Naruto's like, how should I handle this battle? Should I end it quick with Kodo Matsukami? Or should I, I really don't want to stay here and play. I have better things to do. As he says, but I guess I could play for a little bit. As he runs at them as they enter a tied jutsu battle. As Naruto's creasing them all, just dodging punches and kicks and punching them in their face and then kicking them into the air. As then the Tendo Pain went for a strike on Naruto. As then Naruto turned his hand around, making him stab himself right through his neck, going out the back of his head. As Naruto sends a strong kick to his shoulder, sending him flying, crushing into a big house or boulder rock thing. As then he says, you're the main one. But wait a minute, you're not the real one, are you? As Nagato's like, no way. As he takes the what do you want to call it? The metal rod. As he activates his Rinnegan and senses out the chakra. As he senses where it's coming from, as he teleports. As he's standing in front of Nagato. As Nagato's like, how did you get here? As he sees that Naruto has two forms of a Rinnegan. He has a red Rinnegan with Tomos and a Rinnegan just like his. As he's like, but you have two Rinnegans. It's not important. As he deactivates his right eye. As he's like, why are you taking all the tail beasts? As Nagato's like, to create peace in this world. As Naruto's like, that's not peace. You're killing people. As Nagato's like, what do you know about peace? You're just a little kid. As Naruto's like, you're right. I am just a little kid. But that doesn't mean anything. I bet I know more about peace than you do. Your peace is not the right kind of peace. Basically, he hits Nagato with that good old talk no jutsu. As Nagato's thinking about what he's done. As Naruto's like, but it's alright. As then Nagato's like, come here, Naruto. As Naruto walks over there, as he says, listen, take my eyes, and I will be giving you my chakra. As Naruto's like, but why? I don't have much to live, so here. As he takes out his eyes and gives them to Naruto, but Naruto's like, but I already have one. I know you didn't just get that left eye of yours. I know you weren't born with it. You did something. I think you combined many different Sharingans, didn't you? As he's like, well, yes. Well, let's see what will happen if you combine 3 different Renegans. As Naruto's like, oh, okay. Whatever. But, anyways, as he's like, and come here. As then he walks, and well, not come here, but he's put Nagato places his hand on Naruto's chest. As then a whole bunch of blue energy goes from Nagato into Naruto. As Nagato has given him 100% Uzumaki power. Now Naruto's overpowered. So, brief description. Okay, Nagato's done. As his hair's gone white and his eye sockets are bleeding because he doesn't have any eyes. As he's like, goodbye, Konan. Goodbye, Naruto. I entrust you to everything. Okay, so now Naruto's Uchiha, Hatake, and Uzumaki chakra mixed together, creating a really strong chakra. So he has massive chakra reserves. As now he has 2 Renegans that he has in medical fluid that he's going to try to combine when he gets home. And he's able to use Wood Style and all of his other styles from previously. But he'll still be able to use his EMS, but when his EMS evolves, it might become something different when I combine the Renegans. Because nobody else can have those thingies. Except for Naruto. Alright. So Konan's like, well, goodbye, young one. As Naruto just turns around and zaps out of there. As he's just thinking about how Nagato wanted peace in this world. As he says, Nagato, you've entrusted your dream to me for peace. Therefore, I will make peace in this world for you, Nagato. As Nagato's up in freaking wherever he is, smiling as a ghost. As Naruto arrives back to his house, as he does some hand signs, opening a secret wall in his house. As he places the 2 Renegans in there the 2 Renegan eyes in there, until he figures out what he wants to do with them. Well, he knows what he wants to do with them, but he has to figure out how. As Kurama says, just do what you did last time. As Naruto's like, I'll do that tomorrow. Seems like a big hassle. Not tomorrow. He said I'll do it in a few weeks or something. But, anyways. Kurama's like, alright. As Naruto puts his sword down and takes his hoodie off. As he begins to do push-ups and sit-ups. Wanting to increase his physical body strength. As he hits 1,000 push-ups and 2,000 sit-ups. As Naruto's like, wow. I'm not even that tired. I guess I can go for some more. As he hits some more push-ups. As he's like, well, I'm done for tonight. Good night, Kurama.
Good night, kid.
The next day, Naruto wakes up to a knock at his door. As he wakes up and he puts his pants and long ninja sandals on. As he puts a black tank, like a black beater tank top thing, like a beater. I hope you guys know what a beater is. It's like a white, like a black tank, so black tank top, whatever. And he puts his mask, pulls his mask up as he walks to the door. As he opens it, it was Hiruzen. As Hiruzen like, Naruto, I would like to have a word with you. As Naruto's like, what about? Or come in, whatever. As Hiruzen walks in. As they have a seat on the couch. As Naruto's like, so what's this about? We heard that you took out. Oh, snap. Oh, yeah, anyway. All right. Never mind. I'll do that. I'll figure that out. Watch this. Okay. I heard that you took out the leader of the, Akatsuki. A new group that was forming. Yeah. I bet in a few years from now, in the next generation, they would have been a big problem. As Hiruzen's like, yes, that is very true. They might have been quite troublesome. But we think that you're fit to become a Jonin of the village hidden in the leaves. It's not just like a Jonin, huh? Well, who am I to take down that offer? As he's like, and you will have your own honorary title in this village. As Naruto's like, okay. As Hiruzen's like, well, get dressed and we'll put whatever, get what you need, and then meet me at the Hokage's office on the roof. There's a big gathering there. As Naruto's like, all right. As he goes back into his room, grabbing his gray Uchiha hoodie, and he puts his black sword on his back. As he heads off, as he's walking in the village with his eyes shut, with his pants in his pocket. Oh man, I'm tired. Anyways, as he arrives to the Hokage's mansion, as he sees everybody there just saying, congratulations! As Naruto's confused about what they're congratulating. Wait, did I say Hiruzen? I said the, Hiruzen. I meant Minato, because I know Minato's still alive. My fault. Anyways, so Minato's like, welcome, Naruto. As Hiruzen says, yeah, welcome. Now, this is the ceremony. A ceremony for what? Naruto says. For you, of course, you silly. As Naruto's like, what did I do? As he's like, you have become a Jonin. An official Jonin. And you are known as the protector of this village. As Naruto's like, but isn't everybody the protector? But yes. But when it's time for the village to be saved, nobody's going to look at the Hokage. Everybody's going to be looking for you, Naruto. As Naruto's like, really? Yes. As Naruto's like, thank you, as he bows to everybody, saying, I swear I'll protect you. I'll protect you all. As they're like, we know you will. Congratulations. Yes, sir. Okay. So, that's on part 5. This one was short. But part 6 and 7 will be coming out today, too. So, be ready for that. We're about to hit 2K subs. And, yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And, yes, sir. Dragon Stage Game. We at it, John.